Welcome, everyone. This is Dr. Tonya, and I am in the house with Miss Quanisha Swiggett. Yay! How do I say your last name, Quanisha?
It is Swiggett.
Swiggett.
Yes.
Quanisha Swiggett. I apologize.
It's okay.
I really apologize. I'm sorry about that. But I'm so excited because I've been wanting to sit with you and have this conversation on the show, on the Mucho Dinero TV show for a couple of years now.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a couple of years, so I'm so happy that you're here today. I'm hailing from Vegas, and Quanisha is hailing from
Pennsylvania.
Yay! Pennsylvania is in the house today, and this is Dr. Tonya once again. I am the founder and the producer of the Mucho Dinero TV show, and on this show we educate, empower, and we also inspire others on purpose. And what we really like doing is we like promoting people that are doing positive things, making positive impacts in their community. And that's why I wanted to talk to you today, Quanisha, because I have watched you behind the scenes and also in front of the scenes, just like put your love, your sweat, and your tears in the Destiny Recovery House. So I'm going to go ahead and start by sharing your bio. Quanisha Swiggett is the co-owner of Destiny Recovery House. She served as a co-author therapist for 6 years, specializing in supporting individuals facing both mental health challenges and substance use disorders. She's played a vital role in establishing recovery homes that provide essential resources and stable environments for individuals working to rebuild their lives and reintegrate into society. Currently pursuing her PhD in clinical psychology. Yay! Ms. Swiggett remains deeply committed to breaking the cycle of mental health struggles and addiction, emphasizing the urgent need for continuous support and comprehensive services in our communities. Once again, welcome, Quanisha.
Thank you for having me.
And I look forward to the day when I say Dr. Swiggett real soon.
Real soon.
I'm looking forward to that. So I shared your bio, and I know that one little paragraph, is only one little 0.0001%, or even less than that of the true person that you truly are. Is there anything that you would like to share to the listening audience about you, or?
Of course. As Dr. Tonya knows, that I was a renal failure patient in 2018, about the late 18, going into 19. I had to drop out of school and handle my health issues. It was horrible for me. It was trauma. It was anxiety. It was depression. All the recipes to make someone want to give up. Unfortunately, I didn't, and I'm here. But the struggles were real. So I decided to use all that pain that I had and make a powerful statement that if I can get through this, then you can get through this as well. How to collaborate with addiction is that a lot of our clients that go through addiction, they didn't wake up and say, I want to be a drug addict, or I want to, deal with alcoholism. It was more so the underlying cause was mental health.
I agree with you on that, and I applaud you, because now what the reason why I wanted you to share that part about your road to recovery from the renal failure is because I often stalk you in a nice way. So I do read your posts and your videos, whatever you share on social media. But you talked about how you actually did your work for school from the hospital.
Absolutely. That was even because I actually suffered a stroke. That's why I was in hospital. I went blind. Glory to God and have my health. But I was determined to do this. I wasn't determined at the beginning, there was people that was in my life that had everything. And in return of pushing it, I push clients better for themselves. Because it's like a relay race. I passed the baton on to a different person. So while I was finishing up my schoolwork, you know, I didn't think that I would get through. I just knew that I had to keep going. And that's what I did.
Dude, that gives me so much inspiration, Quanisha.
Mm-hmm.
When I read it, I remember looking at it and thinking, oh my goodness, I had no idea that you had persevered. And I think that we're going to get into your nonprofit, you and the co-founder's nonprofit in a few seconds. But if you're listening to us today, I want you to find inspiration in what Quanisha just said, because I found inspiration in it. No matter where we're at in life, no matter what situations we're in, if we have a goal, we have something that needs to be done, and it's, especially if it's a God-given goal, you really have to I think when you're like that, you have to get strength really from a higher power, and then you have to persevere and keep on going. And I thought about, when I read your post on social media, I thought about some of my personal things too that I've endured. I went through hell to earn the PhD, actually the doctorate, DBA. I went through hell to do that. It was like every one of the different ladders, the steps that I had to take. It was me going through something while I was trying to do those goals. So, no matter where you are, listening audience, keep going, keep pushing, keep doing it. And and I'm looking at you, Quanisha, today. You're a healed woman.
I'm almost there. I still have challenges. I still have anxiety. It's not the medication or my care, but life stresses.
Yeah, I understand. As you know, I have 3 adult children, and I have 4 grandchildren. Oh, 4 beautiful grandchildren.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love my grands. But anyway, matter of fact, she almost just came, and she was on because she just opened the door, but my husband hurriedly took her back in there. And the good thing is about we don't look like what we've been through. Number one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we don't look at what we've been through. Which brings me to the first question. May I ask you a few questions?
Absolutely.
Okay. So the first question is, tell us a little bit more about the Destiny Recover House organization, and why is it so important to you?
It's so important because everyone has a choice to choose their destiny. Right? So if I gave up fighting for my life back, I wouldn't be here talking to you. I would be in a town somewhere. So Destiny Recovery House on this name because I want my clients to understand that you choose your own destiny for your own life. If you want to recover, put in the work. If you don't, there's always consequences to our action.
I agree with you on that, and I find encouragement also in those words you just shared also. And I attended a church several years ago, and our motto was, our destiny is unlocking your destiny. And even though I'm not a part of that church anymore, I still live that, as my destiny truly is helping others unlock their destiny. I really, really believe in it. And that's why I love Destiny Recover House so much, why I love the name that you and your co-founder selected. So, may I ask you another question?
Dr. Tonya, you can ask me as much questions you want.
I want to be honest with you before I ask this question. I don't think there's anybody in the world that has not either been affected or affected by substance abuse. Right?
Absolutely.
So let's go ahead and let's just be real honest about things like that. I have family members and friends that have gone through that. I have some family members and friends that are still struggling with the sickness, also. So nobody's above it. That's what I'm trying to say. None of us is above anything. It's by the grace of God that we are where we are right now. So that's one thing. So I wrote a grant a few years back, and in the grant I had to look up some of the statistics for the substance abuse issues that are going on around the U.S. And can you give us some light on some of the stats right now, some of the current stats?
Of course. So, that when we're doing research 5 years. After 5 years, it's outdated. So in 2023, the numbers in the Philadelphia area alone of overdoses for 1 year was at 1,326.
Oh my goodness.
That's a lot of people, right?
Yes.
And it's sad because there's not a lot of recovery houses out there as well. So when you look at that thing from I'm sorry. When you look at the numbers and you look at the houses, it's not enough to keep client in a safe environment so they can recover. So what do they do? They go back on the streets. And then on the streets is trauma. So what do they do? They go back to what they know. And that's their addiction. And I just want to say this. There's a new drug that hit the market, hit the street. It's called nitazene. It is 40 times stronger than fentanyl.
Oh my goodness.
And it's an opioid antagonist. So it was in Washington, D.C. and Baltimore, Maryland. I'm pretty sure if it hasn't, it will hit Philadelphia soon.
Oh my goodness. One person losing their life is too many people.
Absolutely.
One person is too many.
Absolutely.
And I went through it with a family member not too long ago, where the family member lost their life, and that family member was, I believe at that time, 19 years old.
Yes.
And this is like close family. I'm not going to say the name, but really close family. So, and as you know, I'm a woman of God, so my prayers are always with people that are suffering and going through. And then another thing is, I choose to make sure that my actions line up with it, with helping and supporting. And really, that's what this program is all about today. Lots of people like to give at the end of the year. I recommend that donations be sent to the Destin Recovery House because, number one, it takes a village. It does take all of us to work together and to do whatever we can. Even if we don't do nothing but help but one person, that's still better than anybody. And Quanisha, I'm going to be honest with you. When I still think about that family member, I'm still grieving the family member to this day. Because that family member had visited. They came to Vegas and they visited. They stayed at my home. And about maybe 4 or 5 months afterward, that's when, they OD'd. And in my mind, I was thinking, is there something I could have done? Is there something that I should have said? You know what I'm saying? And it took me, I went through a good probably 5 days of just being depressed and crying and just being, just being me because I saw the potential. I saw the love. I saw the value in that family member. You know what I'm saying? So people, if you're listening, we're not playing games.
No.
These are people's lives, and that might not, the person that's going through the struggle, that may not be your brother, your sister, your husband, your child, or whatever, but it's somebody's family member, So those statistics are just appalling. I'm going to be quiet. Would you like to say something else?
Of course. So everything you said is true. Addiction does not affect the individual. It affects everyone around you. I have family members that just don't understand because all they see is their loved one. they don't see addiction, right? We can even talk about grief and loss. Grief and loss is a hard thing to deal with, and no one wants to deal with that. So people numb their pain away. And me numbing my pain away is whatever drug that I chose, I will do. But what they don't realize is that there's no more heroin. Because that was the back in the 80s. It's no more heroin. You have fentanyl out there. And fentanyl, 2 grains of salt, which we get anybody to get high, is a lethal dose for individual. Now you bring anything into the market that's 40 times long. And at this point, now there's no lab that tests that right now. So I'm afraid. I'm afraid this is going to happen. I even clients that I work with, and like currently I have clients that I can't find right now. So it don't affect just the family or the individual, but it also affected their business, because we spend time trying to educate and support the client on recovery as possible. And then something happened and they disappear. You don't know if they're dead, you don't know if they're hurt, and you just pray that this client is okay, that they find their back.
Amen.
And I actually do this right now.
Yeah, I'm going through something similar now. I haven't heard from a family member in about a month, and we're concerned. So we talked about the new drug. I don't know the name of it. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Nitazene.
Nitazene, that's 40 times worse, right?
Yes.
And we've talked about how the statistics, how everything, unfortunately, the statistics have risen over time in the Pennsylvania area. But I was wondering if you know of any solutions. Can you discuss any solutions?
Absolutely. So just the basic living is a problem. If I don't have a place to stay, I'm on the street. I have to deal with survival. I have to deal with someone raping me. I have to deal with someone harming me in general. Sometimes I do things just to survive. And it's hard when you into an office. You trying to power these clients there. And the saddest thing is their case manager is saying, I did all I can, and I'm sorry. And these clients go back on the street. Also with free housing, a lot of them gotta get a job. You gotta get a job. But if you don't know how to create a resume, or how to present myself when I go to a potential employer, how do I get a job? And then I have to pay rent. And I'm afraid I'm going to get kicked out and go back to the streets. What am I going to do? I know what I'll do. I'll go get high because I don't want to feel this pressure. So my proposal with this recovery house I have wrote as well is I'm not sure if you guys know about the opioid settlement fund. I just wrote down requesting $300,000. My goal is to have these clients in a recovery house for a year, and then these programs that will help them to break back into society. So we're talking about job ready training, education, even my interviews. What do I do? What I don't say, what I do, right? So these are some that I wrote into the grant. That gives them that relief that I can work on myself and not feel fearful that I'm going back to the streets.
I love it because we're talking about the whole person.
Absolutely.
So, and I believe that having oftentimes in America, let's be honest, we take things for granted. That's including myself. I'm looking around this room and I have like lights everywhere because my electricity is on. I can see that you're in a well lit area.
Right.
I have access to clean water. I'm drinking water. I just finished my breakfast and I had a stove inside the house where I cooked my breakfast and I can decide what I wanted to eat. It wasn't just one thing. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that I went to bed last night, and then the roof didn't cave in on me. I had covering. So in a time where people are wanting like things, I think we need to think back about the goodness that we already have. The clean homes and the houses and to be able to eat, and you know what I'm saying? All these different things. So I can see what you're talking about as that being a solution. That if people know they have a safe place to live and to be, that's where they can be, with like-minded people. And then to have a dedicated staff there, like Destiny Recovery House does have, that's going to take them through the steps, of growing and being a productive member of society. I absolutely love it. So listening audience, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I know with Delaware Valley Psychology, where they come in mental health treatment. We're about people PhD degrees in clinical site. So I partnered with Lincoln University. I'm partnered with them for like teaching skills. So I am trying to contract with everyone because this fight is not just the recovery house alone. It's everyone. We need to take back our communities and help people heal, no matter what race you are. Because this is like a Lego effect. It doesn't affect just the individual. It affects everyone. We just had a government down. I literally out of my own pocket and purchase food just to give them something to eat. We call that outreach.
Yes, I love it.
So, and it's just ridiculous out here right now. And we do the best that we can. But I always encourage therapists to always therapy because you need an outlet.
I agree. Yep, I really do agree. Now, the good thing about it is that this is Christmas season. This is the time of giving. I'm glad you're here, Quanisha. So, with your permission, may I please place your the Cash App and the PayPal information in the comment area?
Yes, ma'am.
So that everybody that's listening, all you have to do is just look in the comment area, and this is how you can give. Just put it there. I'm going to show it. So, yep. So this is how you could actually give, okay? Through PayPal. And then and if you don't want to use PayPal, you can always contact Quanisha through the email address. If you want to do that. And then I think I have a Cash App one too. Cash App. Okay. I'm going to share that also. So this is the season to give. Really give throughout the entire year if you can. Your
donation go a long way. I can tell you, I'm in a Delaware area. We're close to Philadelphia. But all the houses are packed.
Wow.
And we can't accept anymore. And that's heartbreaking. You got to tell somebody I'm sorry. The shelters are even packed.
Yes.
So we are in a crisis.
Yes, we are. And I'm asking everybody that can hear our voice today, share this video out. I'm also asking you, even if it's just $5, $10, it doesn't matter. $100, some of you can give $1,000. Some can give $100,000. Whatever you can give. And I want you to know that the Destiny Recovery House is a 501c3 organization. So you'll be able to get your letter saying that you gave, for tax prep purposes. And let's help each other. Let us continue to help one another. So Quanisha, we're at the end of our interview. Is there anything, one or two things you'd like to share, maybe to a family member that's going through a situation like this in their life right now? Maybe a one or two tips.
My prayers are with the families that are going through this. My prayers are also with the families that lost loved one. I strongly encourage you to get some help because it's tough. Also, I would like to say this. Trauma plays a role, but it doesn't affect the person that is actually going through it. It also affects family members that stay up at night hoping and praying that their loved one is okay. You know, and I encourage you to do the work on yourself, because a lot of us, because we're family members that we can help, but you're emotionally driven. Seek professional help. You need someone that know the individual that can assist. You just be a support team and allow the professional to do what they know how to do.
Thank you, Quanisha. So how would somebody go about getting help?
I would say reach out to the churches, reach out to any mental health facility. Just reach out to someone. You may not know, but maybe a friend may know somebody that can help you. But don't sit there, because it's like a cold. It's contagious. So if you're going through trauma, you react on what you're going through. Release negative energy and start the healing process.
Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. And then, I just thank God. I know that we're not preaching here today, but I really do thank God for the complete deliverance and for completing. I shared a scripture a couple of days ago that said God will perfect the things that concern me, and that's what I'm praying also for the families, that God will go in there and supernaturally help the people and walk them through their road to recovery. Mm-hmm. And I think that that's what we're all going through. I have some health issues that I'm going through right now, even as I speak. So sometimes you don't always get to see what's going on internally. Yeah. And I shared with you earlier about me still grieving over the loss of a loved one, a young loved one. And we're just going through so many different things. But let's support each other. The Cash App for the recovery, Destiny Recovery House, is right there. I don't care how much it is. Just give something, Give something and continue to pray for each other. And I just speak great success over the Destiny Recovery House, Quanisha, for you and Oliver. I thank God for just sending forth everything, that you need, and also giving you what the wants too, so that you'll be able to help others.
I would like to do one more thing.
Go ahead. Yes.
They have hitting all pills now in the Philadelphia area. And I don't know if you guys got candy, like tarts. Remember the candy? Tarts?
Yes.
That's exactly what they look like.
What?
Yeah. They're marketing to the younger generation now.
Oh, Lord.
It is so bad. And when we test for things like that, it comes up as opioid designers. And opioid designers, just in basic terms, are fake pills. It wasn't in pharmacy. So you don't know how much pill is in one. So taking one pill can be catastrophic and lead to death. So I strongly encourage you, if you're not educated in this field, please just pick up an article, go to the library. You need to get educated. It may not happen to you or a loved one you know, but if you grew up in an environment, or even if you're walking down the street you see these things. I carry her name. And also, I want to let you guys be careful about nudging. If you see somebody nodding out and you think that they may be overdosing, giving them Narcan will not hurt them at all.
Okay.
So maybe they were just tired, but you thought they were, overdosing. Giving them Narcan, it won't hurt them at all. So let's do our part and taking back our communities and saving lives. Because you just lost a family member that probably didn't even know that their loved one was out on the street.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Be sure to reach out to Quanisha during this Christmas season and even afterward. Be sure to continue to pray for everybody concerning this crisis. And Quanisha, thank you so much for educating us, because I learned some things from you today. I had no idea,
Thank you for having me.
and I appreciate it. Now, the only thing I want is I want you to come back.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I want you to come back. Definitely want you to come back. Okay, so I think we're at the end of the broadcast today. My name is Dr. Tonya. I am the founder and the producer of the Mucho Dinero TV show. We educate, we empower, and we inspire, and we definitely promote others, and we do it on purpose. The Destiny Recovery House Incorporated is a 501c3 organization. I know Quanisha by her deeds. I know her by her heart. I know her by her sacrifice. Your seed, anything you give, will not go wasted. I'm vouching for you, Quanisha, because it's the truth.
Not at all.
And I want to thank you for what you're doing. I'm going to continue to pray for you. Thank you for being such an inspiration to us and not giving up.
I had people that was an inspiration to me, so I want to keep forward.
Well, you're doing it, so keep on doing it, okay?
Thank you so much.
Okay, listening audience, be sure to reach out to Quanisha. Be sure to continue to pray for people as we go through this crisis. We're only as strong as the weakest person in society. Simple as that. It's just as simple as that. So we got to support and love each other. Until next time, have an awesome holiday season. I will be back next week with Prophetess Cassandra, and she's going to teach us how to pray. She's an intercessory prayer. So we're going to be learning about prayer next week, next Friday, the same time on the Mucho Dinero show. But Quanisha promised me she's coming back, and I can't wait. Bye-bye, everyone.
I'll bring some clients with me.
Come on, that would be awesome. That would be, especially to talk about their road to recovery,
Oh, yeah.
To be honest. Yeah, because I like honesty, and so do you.
Yeah. That's the thing about being a therapist. So you can client take back their life and live to the fullest. There's no money in the world can be given for something like that.
Oh, yes. And then I can only imagine the seeds that will grow because of it. Because once that person makes that change, that transformational change in their life, then it affects everything and everyone around them,
Absolutely.
So it does keep it, like you said, it's a domino effect in a positive way.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. All right. So bye-bye, everyone. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday and happy holidays.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Happy holidays. Bye-bye.